In this video, we are going to be analysing LKNCY. So to get straight into it, what are going to be key resistance levels if we continue this upward push? And as of right now, our closest resistance is at $19.60, which from here does require a bit of a push, as we would need to see about a 9.5% increase. But on stocks like this, really it's not all that unlikely to see that you can do that in maybe even a day. But if we continue up higher than that, we'll be looking at $20, $22.25, $22.75, and a final level at $25. Now, one thing I do want to note on this stock, especially if you're buying at the upper end, is you need to realize what happened on this stock. About 2 or 3 years back, they did, if we go into a longer term time frame, you can really see what happened. Basically, they were lying about how many stores and revenues and all of that. I think it was just a lot of accountancy issues. And it literally went from around $50 all the way down to $1 within just 2 days. So seeing this kind of move, just do be cautious with these kind of stocks. They're very risky, especially if you're holding overnight. If you're day trading, then as long as you're trading to plan, that's fine. But just be careful with these stocks on a longer term if you're holding them overnight. And it is also one, actually, when I used to trade penny stocks, I no longer trade them myself. I've moved to large caps and options. But when I used to trade these smaller cap stocks, this was one of the ones I did trade. I think I bought around $3 and did make some money, which I thought, small cap was going to be the way to trade. But over time, I did just find it a lot more stressful. And if you're someone who finds trading small cap options stressful, or you're finding yourself being a bag holder a lot, because you don't know how to manage your risk properly, really one thing I would say is just stop trading these stocks if you don't know how to trade them, and either just paper trade them or move to something that may be a bit easy to trade, which will probably be the large cap side of things. But yeah, really, if you are caught too many times, just if it's really happened more than once, you're bag holding one of these penny stocks, really I would just say take yourself out of the equation for a bit and just learn trading a bit more, because these stocks can be deadly if you don't know how to trade them properly. But anyway, I don't want to make this super long, so we will get into the support side of things and what are we focusing on. So if we start to pull back, we have our closest support levels at $17.25, pushing down to $17. And if we are able to break that, then we would expect quite a far push down to around $14.50. At a further push, then it would take us down to around $11.80. And then $9.10, pushing us further down to $6.50, and a final level or final levels at $3.75 and 90 cents. So obviously a lot of these levels are very far off, so the key focus of now is, can we hold this kind of $17 level? If so, we come back to test it once more. We can, as long as buy and push it comes in, expect a push at a minimum to really $19.50. Now on the other hand, if we start to come back below this $17 support, we come back to retest it as a resistance and we fail, then really we can expect a push to at least $14.50. But one thing you do know on the upside is it is going to be harder to break to the upside on this stock, because you can see the deviations are very close together, which are making them more range bound, and really just makes the levels really twice as strong. So seeing this can make it harder, but can also provide breakouts. So just be careful trading LKNCY and just make sure you are risk managed when touching stocks like this. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, why not drop a like and subscribe, and check out this analysis video here.